Hi, I'm Sam.
I'm Kat.
And this is Girls Versus.
So today's game is Epic Spell Wars with the Battle Wizards. Rumble at Castle Tentakill.
Dun dun dun. All right, so if you're 15 or younger, you should not play this game. It's a 15 plus game according to the box. And it has a warning. It contains awesome, mature content and profanity.
So you get to hear the girls of Girls Versus swear a little bit.
We did pre-open and shuffle a little bit, so that way we can just get right into the gameplay for you guys.
So let me start with a box opening and show you what all comes in the box. So right here up on top, we have the rule book. You have the character cards. There's a standee, which does all sorts of nifty doodle things during the gameplay. You have dice and markers. You have your deck, which has all of the cards that you'll be using to craft your spells. Dead wizard cards. Every time you die, you take a dead wizard card. And you have treasure cards. Treasures will give you different bonuses. They will give you the ability to do different things. And treasures, depending on the treasure, can hold over from one death into the next life. Mostly, though, you can't take it with you.
Now, you've played this before?
I have. I thoroughly enjoy this game. It is one of my favorites, though some of my friends won't play it with me anymore because I'm supposedly extremely brutal with this game.
Okay. I've actually never played this game before, so this is going to be quite entertaining and interesting.
It is an absolute scream. I'm going to show you really quick how we play. Why don't you pick yourself out a character? These really have no use in the game except for tracking your points. And we'll get into how you track points and blood in a minute.
All right. I can either be Granny Flufferbutter with the sweetest witch, Manly Banger Rock God, Cuddle Wizard Sir Kitty Puddington, Folk King Dragon Lord, Riggy Mortis the Bone Lynch, and Skullzor. I think I'm gonna be the Fucking Dragon Lord.
I think I'm gonna take Sir Kitty Purrington. Now, we'll get out our dice, and you'll have a little skull token. You put that on the 20. That is your starting life, and that will track your life.
Okay.
Okay? You put this off to the side next to the 1. This will track your blood. And there's various cards that will allow you to spend blood to do other things. And there's our dice and our last wizard standing tokens because we kind of have to have those.
How many people can this play?
This can play 4 to 6 players, I believe, in one box.
2 to 6.
2 to 6 players. And there are several different editions of that, and we have a new one of this coming out here soon.
And one disclaimer, this book, a lot of bad words.
Yeah. And this book has quite a bit of nonsense and tomfoolery in it. So basically, we're going to play until we receive, until one of us receives 3 last wizard standing tokens. We receive a last wizard standing token when we kill our opponent. So let me go over exactly how that happens. There are 3 types of cards in this game. There are source cards, there are quality cards, and there are delivery cards. You can combine any number of these cards to create your spell. You'll place them face down in front of you once you choose them from your hand. Then in order of initiative, which is the little number on your delivery card, if both players or all players have 3-part spells, it will go in order of initiative. If someone has a 2-part spell or a 1-part spell, they will go first. 1-part spells go first, 2-part spells go next, and then 3-part spells go in order of initiative after that. So sometimes it's good to do a smaller spell because it'll actually turn around and actually go off faster.
Okay.
So if you need that last couple of points of damage, that might be a little bit more effective than a full 3-part spell, which could heal you, do other things.
Okay.
Now there are 4 elements in the game. We have primal, dark, elemental, and arcane.
Okay.
Now on delivery cards, and on many different cards, you will see roll power. Power is a number of dice equal to the number of the same element in your spell.
Okay.
So rock and roller here would roll number of dice equal to the number of elemental cards I have in my spell. So if I had 3 elemental cards, I'd be rolling 3 dice.
Okay.
Now, you'll see that some deliveries, especially in this edition, are creatures. Well, what creatures do is some of them will say keep. If you roll the proper number, you get to keep them and they get added to your spell the next turn.
Okay.
As an additional card.
Oh.
Also, you can sacrifice a creature that you have kept in order to prevent damage from an opponent from one card.
Okay.
The other thing is that each turn you will have to roll to see if you still keep that creature.
Gotcha.
So, let's say I had the Bitch Witch in storage, and I played this spell. The Bitch Witch would then go off, but I would still have to roll and hope that I would roll the 10 plus to be able to keep her. Otherwise, she goes away. She's discarded with the rest of the spell.
Okay.
There's also one other card you have to be aware of. Wild Magic. Wild Magic can replace any card in the spell. At which point, before resolving any card in the spell, reveal cards from the top of the main deck until you find a card of the type this Wild Magic card was used in place of. So a source, quality, or delivery.
Okay.
That card then becomes part of your spell and the Wild Magic card gets discarded.
Okay, so if I were to use Cuddle Locks, Wild Magic, and Rock and Roller, I would flip from here until I got one that was like that?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly how that works.
Okay.
And there are other cards that are going to allow you to grab things out of the discard pile. There are cards that may let you add additional cards to your spells. Some treasures count as an additional elemental card in your spells for rolling power.
Okay.
So as we play, you'll see a lot of that. It's really kind of fun. I love this game because it's completely off the wall. We each have a hand of 8 cards.
Okay.
Okay. Then we will pick our spells, lay them face down in order
Okay.
in front of us. Then, once everybody's cards are face down, then we reveal our spells. And as we reveal the spell, we reveal the entire spell, and then we execute it.
Okay.
This deck is so big! Oh my gosh!
I'm not going to comment on that.
So let's get our 8 cards. And at the end of every round, you'll draw back up to 8.
Okay.
7, 8.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll go ahead and put the discard piles in front of the decks.
Okay.
Okay. Now, at the beginning of the game, the standee is unclaimed. If at the end of
I'm allowed to look at these, right?
Yes. Okay. If at the end of everybody at the table doing their spells, you have the standee, you automatically gain 1 blood.
Okay.
And you can use blood in like tons of different ways on the cards.
Okay. It will tell me on the card how to use it?
Yeah, it'll say pay 1 blood or
and we start with
pay
none.
3 blood. You start with 0.
Okay.
Also, you gain a blood anytime you kill an opponent.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So.
Oh my, Lanta.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, I would actually recommend that older than 15 play this game.
I don't know. This is definitely the kind of thing we would have played in high school.
Yeah, that's true. I forget 15's high school sometimes. Okay, so I would definitely recommend, if you are a parent, to look over these cards before you decide to let your 15-year-old play this. Some of them are
they're blatant.
verbagely in your face.
Yeah.
With some wordplay.
Little inappropriate wordplay here going on. But that's part of why we're playing it for you guys.
Yeah. So why don't you lay out yours? So we lay everything out.
We just lay
front?
everything out face down together at the same time, and then we'll reveal based on initiative.
Okay. Okay.
These cards are fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what is the number on your third card?
I don't know. Do I tell you it?
Yep. 8. 13. So, I will be revealing first.
Okay.
So, my spell is Burnin' Bangers Greedy Facula.
All right.
Okay, so first, Burnin' Bangers. Choose one. Either take the standee and deal 1 damage to each foe, or deal 3 damage to a foe who does not have the standee. I'm going to take the standee.
Okay.
And deal 1 damage to you.
So I go down 19?
Yep.
Okay.
Greedy. Draw 2 treasures. Each foe who has not acted this round draws 1 treasure.
Oh, so I get one?
You get 1 too.
Well, that's nifty.
So I have the double-headed ding-donger. When you use a card or attack that goes left, you can choose to go right instead and vice versa. If you reverse one direction on a card, reverse them all. Okay. And then the Dead Man's Switch. When you are the sole target of a foe's spell, you may pay 3 blood. If you do, switch the target to another foe, but not the wizard attacking you. Well, this is kind of useless in a 2-player game.
Yeah, a little bit. I got Glutton's Regalia. When you gain this treasure, choose a source, quality, or delivery from your hand and put it slightly under this card. Count that card's glyph in each of your spells.
Okay, so you put it off to the side, and then you get to pick a card out of your hand to slide under it so that you can actually see the glyph, the elemental
Part of it?
So that you can add that glyph to the spell anytime you cast a spell.
Oh. Well, that's convenient. Sure. Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
So you'll have an extra elemental every time you play a spell.
Okay.
Oh, greedy also, I could pay 2 blood. Each foe who has acted this round must destroy 1 of their treasures. But I don't have blood, so I can't spend it.
Okay.
Facula's keep contingency is to pay 1 blood. Don't have blood. Can't do anything. Target strongest foe, or only foe. Roll power. So, since I only have 1 dark in my spell, I can only roll 1 die. Which means, at most, I can do 2 damage to you. And that is 1 damage.
All right.
That's it for my spell. So now you get to reveal yours.
Okay. I apologize, viewers. Well, you're welcome. Dr. Gravelovers.
Yeah. You get to go all 3, and then we resolve.
Mother forking sex squatch.
It's a mother forking sex squatch. Okay,
then. A sentence. I had to do it. So, Dr. Gravelovers, take the standee. Mine. Pay 1 blood, deal 2 damage. I don't have blood yet.
Yep.
All right. So, but I would deal 2 damage to each foe. For each last wizard standing token in play. So there's none in play at the moment.
Yep.
Mother forking. Take the standee and give it to a foe who didn't already have it. Well, I keep it then. Then deal 3 damage to that foe.
Okay. That becomes...
You! You get the damage. Pay 3 blood. Kill all of that foe's creatures first. All right. I guess this was a kind of a pointless spell. Just very entertainingly
little
worded. Sex Squatch. Target one foe who already acted this round. You.
Yeah.
Roll power.
So you only have one primal, so you'll only roll one die.
Okay.
And then what happens is whatever the result says. That's a 3.
2 damage.
2 damage. 1, 2.
And that is the end of that.
Okay. So now we take our spells, we discard them, and we draw back up to 8 cards. For me, it's going to be 3 cards. For you, it's going to be 4, because you put that card under that treasure.
That is right, I did. 4. So I should probably actually read the cards before I put them down, not just the words in the front.
All right, I think I got mine.
I got mine.
Okay, what's your initiative?
3.
3.
Now what do we do?
Ooh, roll off.
Okay.
All ties in this game are a roll off.
4.
5.
Okay.
The Sly Rollers pollinating Mechasatana. Okay, so the Sly Rollers. Roll 1 die. Sweet, I get to take the standee.
Okay.
Okay, pollinating. Reveal cards from the main deck until you find a creature, then add it to your spell. Standee, I had 2 creatures instead.
You butt.
Oop, there's a land shark and Baron Squirlington. That was easy.
So all that hits me this turn?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Mechasatana, your weakest foe, which is going to be you.
Yeah.
Roll power. Now I only have 1 dark, so I'll only roll 1 die for this one. That is a 3, which is 1 damage.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Now the land shark attacks a foe with the standee. I have a standee. I can't do anything with the land shark. Baron Squirlington, foe with the most blood. Well, you're the only foe, so roll power. Now I have 3 primals, which means rolling power on Baron Squirlington is 3 dice.
Ow.
That's 10 plus, so you get 4 damage. I heal 2. And I keep the Baron. Now I do have to roll for the land shark to see if I keep him. Oh, actually, I had 3 primals. So I have to roll all 3. That's a 10 or better. I get to keep the land shark.
Okay.
But I didn't roll high enough on the Mechasatana to keep him.
Okay.
Your turn.
Stork Locks, the Undermakers. Oh,
All 3.
all 3. Cashed in. Mechasatana. I found that kind of funny. All right, so I deal 2 damage to my strongest foe. Boop, boop. Okay. I don't have any blood, so I can't do the next part. I gain a treasure, and each foe without a treasure gains 1, so you don't get 1.
Darn.
The first loser trophy. Your death ends this game, you gain 3 blood. And then Mechasatana, you're my weakest. And I roll 1.
1. 5.
2 damage.
2 damage.
And I take
1,
1
2.
damage.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
Ouch.
Ouchies. I'm killing myself.
Discard, draw up, and on to the next spell. All right, so what's your initiative?
5.
6.
I'm bad at this.
Wild magic. Engraven Shub-Niggurath. Okay, so let's see what my... Okay. Mythgurgle Leechateps? Okay.
Leech tips.
Okay then. So the foe to your left must give you 2 blood or take 3 damage, their choice. Well, you don't have blood to give me, so you're stuck with the 3 damage.
Wow.
Engraven. Oh, I had the standee at the end of the round. You would have 1 blood, and I would have 1 blood, because you had the standee at the end of the last round.
All right, well, I still don't have 3 to give.
That's fine. We keep missing that blood.
Oh.
Okay. Discard any number of cards from your hand that are the same type. Source, quality, or delivery. Deal damage equal to the number of cards you discarded to a foe of your choice.
I'm the only one.
Yeah.
I get them all.
You know what? I'm actually going to discard all 4 of my qualities. And do 4 damage to you.
Oh. I die.
No, not yet.
Oh, are these more health?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not until you reach 0.
Okay.
Okay. And foe who already acted this round, which you have not.
Thank goodness.
Add 1 die to each of your creature power rolls this turn if I pay 1 blood. I don't think I'm going to do that. So, I have to roll power to figure out if I keep the Shub-Niggurath, but he's not going to be able to do any damage. Okay, that is 5. That is 10 plus 2 damage. Play another creature from your hand, which is the Sex Squatch, and I get to keep the Shub-Niggurath. So I'm going to move him up so I can keep track of that. Mm-hmm. Okay, 1 foe who already acted this round, nothing. So 1, 2, 3 primals. We'll see if I keep it. No, I do not keep the Sex Squatch. Baron Squirlington and the Land Shark, foe with the most blood. Roll power. 3. 4 damage and I heal 2.
I'm gonna die.
Target foe with the standee. You
fast.
do not have a standee, so I just roll to see if I keep him.
I need to heal.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I do not get to keep the Land Shark. So I will get to keep Baron Squirlington and the Shub-Niggurath, and I will have to get rid of the others.
Wild magic. Colonializing. Bob.
All right, let's see what your source ends up being. There we go.
Tongo volcanoes colonizing Bob.
Colonializing.
All right. Give your strongest foe 1 blood, if you have any, and then deal 1 die of damage to them.
So I gain 1 blood, but then you get to deal whatever you roll to me.
Finally! I get to hit you with something. Roll the 6.
5. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't have the standee. All right, choose 1. Either deal 2 damage to each foe with an even HP, or deal 3 damage to each foe with an odd. Are you even?
I am
or odd? All right, 3 more damage.
1, 2, 3. Ouch.
And then target foe with the most blood.
Which is me.
And then I have 2 of these illusion creatures, so
You roll 2 dice.
I roll 2 dice.
For power.
6, 7, 8. 1 damage, and I steal a blood back.
Okay. So you get your blood back.
And I'm going to die now. I did not heal at all.
Okay.
I'm at 1.
Yeah, but you can pay a blood to heal a HP.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna heal 1, and that's my turn. Can't do anything else.
Okie dokie. Okay, what's your initiative?
12.
2. You get to go first.
I get to go first?
You get to go first.
I get to go first. Thank goodness. Gonzo Shroompus is nonchalant jelly square.
Okay.
They actually match up.
Yeah, they do.
It's supposed to go together.
Yeah, if you line them all up, they should all connect.
No, but it's like the same
Yeah.
coloring. That's
Well, they're
actually
both
kinda
arcane.
Cool. Oh, that's how that works. Roll 1 die and heal that much HP. If the die before this card, if you die, I'm not gonna die before it resolves. But if I did, I would discard it and reset my HP to 1 instead.
Yeah. That
You
card's
didn't
really
die.
useful.
It tells me so. Really?
You still healed 1.
That's so sad.
At least you can't roll a 0.
That's like rolling a nat 1 in
True.
D&D. All right. Roll 1 die and gain that much blood. If I roll a 4 or less, my weakest foe heals that much HP. Be a 6, be a 6. I do not want you to get any health.
It's a 1. So you gain 1 blood, I heal 1.
Well, this sucks. Target is the foe on my left.
Okay.
And
Roll
I
power.
get to roll 2 because I have 2 arcane creatures.
Yep.
5, 8. Take 3 damage.
Woo! 1, 2,
Now I
3.
roll well. Can't heal myself to save
But you
my
at
life.
least have a blood so you can heal yourself again.
Yeah. And I'm going to use that and heal 3.
How?
Nope, I heal 1. Just
You
kidding.
heal 1.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna die.
Dr. Gravelovers, Nonchalant, Dragon. Oh, and I forgot to grab the blood for the standee last time. So, take the standee. I can pay 1 blood, deal 2 damage to each foe for each last wizard standing in token in play. Nope. Nonchalant. Roll 1 die and gain that much blood. If you roll a 4 or less, your weakest foe heals that much HP. That was a 3.
Ha! That's how I get that 3.
There you
I
go.
foretold it.
Okay, Dragon. Foe who already acted this round. Roll power. Power is 1 on this card. 5. Take 3 damage.
Goodbye, life.
The wizard giveth and the wizard taketh away. And then Shub-Niggurath and Baron Squirrelington come to play. So, Shub-Niggurath, I have 2. Target foe who already acted this round.
Man.
And I rolled a 7, which does 1 damage.
I'm dying.
And then Baron Squirrelington, foe with the most blood. Well, you're the only foe. 4, no effect!
Thank goodness.
And I don't get to keep any of my creatures this turn. So they're all going away.
Yep.
Scoop and next hand. This game's also phenomenal with more players. So, initiative.
10.
19.
What are you hitting me with?
Grizz Glowballs. Colonializing. Pimped Imps.
All right.
Okay, so Grizz Glowballs does 3 damage to the foe on my left. Which should actually kill you.
Yep. I die.
Alright, so at this point you take a dead wizard card. And then I get a last wizard
one of
standing
these?
token.
Oh. Hounds from Hell. Keep this card in front of you until you make a power roll with a creature and 1 die to that power roll.
Okay. So that'll go into effect for your next round. Now we take all of our spell cards, all of our treasure.
But I didn't get to reveal mine yet.
Do you want to reveal it so we can see how awesome it was?
Yeah. I had Grizz Glow Balls. Oh, what would it have been? Well, I'll just leave that because it's going to be replaced. Cockatwice!
Nice. Okay, and then we take our hands as well. And they
Okay.
get discarded. All right, so since one of us died, we both reset our health to 20. Now, if you have any blood carries over.
Okay.
The next thing we do
Draw back up
is
to 8.
any dead wizard cards that activate at the beginning, which yours is you get to hang on to it and use it later. They activate, and then we draw 8 cards. All right, so what's your initiative?
9.
16. No, mind you, I didn't try for that. That was my only delivery.
So you say.
The Pain Demons, Sadistic, Tentakiller. Roll 2 dice. Use 1 die to deal damage to the foe on your left. 2nd die to deal damage to yourself, unless you have the standee or pay 1 blood. I'll take the 1, you take the 3. Sadistic. Deal 3 damage to your strongest foe. If they block with a creature, gain 1 blood. So you're taking 3 more damage.
Well, this is going to be quick.
I told you, people have told me I'm vicious with this game.
I think it's also luck of the draw.
Tentakiller. 1 foe with no creatures in play. Roll power. Power on this one is 1. Take 1 damage. Okay.
Well then.
That was a fair bit of damage in 1 turn.
Vicious Vindasmax, Inflammerating, Bung Burner.
Oh, good grief.
Add 1 card from my hand to this spell. If I had the standee, I could add 2.
Ooh, a rock and roller.
The player, for Inflammerating, the player with the standee takes 4 damage. If no living wizard has a standee, all players take 4 damage.
Ouch.
You're coming down with me.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's intense, man.
I didn't read the full card completely. Didn't realize I was
really
going to take damage too. All right. Foe with the most blood, you.
Me.
I get to roll 3, and I make a power roll, so I get to add a die for that creature.
So 4. Okay. And then this will go away after that. Whew.
Well, you take 4 damage,
And you get to keep the
and
bung
I get
burner.
to keep the bung burner.
1,
That one
2,
go back.
3, 4.
And then,
And then we get rid of the dead wizard card.
so for rock
Then
and roller,
rock and roller, you're
I get
still
to roll
rolling
3. Oh, give me a 10 plus. Yep.
Yeah.
And I get to roll a d6 for your damage, and I get to keep the card. Give me a big number. Big number. 5.
Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch! This sound's gonna go fast. Okay, since I only have 2 cards, I go first.
Okay.
So,
That works for me.
Storklocks, the Unmakers, pollinating. Storklocks, the Unmakers. Deal 2 damage to your strongest foe. Take 2 damage. And I'm going to pay the 1, 2, 3 blood to add a random card from my hand to my spell. Pick a card, any card. Pick the poison. With Sleeve Steves. Deal 1 damage to any foe. And then Pollinating. Reveal cards from the main deck until you find a creature, then add it to your spell. Carnivorous Clowns. Yeah, that one's kind of... Wow.
I don't like clowns.
That art's actually fairly graphic.
Yeah.
Okay, so target foe with the most creatures in play. That is definitely you. Roll power. Power on this is going to be 1. Roll high. Roll high.
No.
3. Oh, I take a damage. Ouch. All right, that's it for my turn.
All right.
Because I'm also going to take damage from that rock and roller and that bung burner, too.
The Pain Demons, Mother Forking,
Wild Magic.
Land Shark. Roll 2 dice. Use 1 to deal damage to the foe on your left. Use the 2nd to deal damage to yourself. We actually just had this one. Haha. We each take 1.
Okay.
Take this D&D and give it to a foe who didn't already have it. You take 3 damage.
Ouch. I'm totally dying. I'm so dying.
Land Shark.
Roll power. 6.
2 damage, and I take the standee, and that's the end of that round.
That's the end of that round. So you get a last wizard standing token. I get a Des Wizard card. Resolve now. Gain 2 blood. If you were the first wizard killed this game, gain 2 additional blood.
So you get 4?
Yep, I gain 4 blood.
Okay.
That'll be nice going into the next round. Just hoping it's a decent hand. All right, initiative.
16.
10, you're going first.
All right. Wild Magic. Low
Low
balling. Tentakill.
Oh, okay. There's your source.
Raw Hydras. Deal 3 damage to my strongest foe.
1, 2, 3.
A foe of your choice who does not have a treasure draws a treasure, then deal 2 damage for each foe with a treasure. Well, you get a treasure. You're welcome.
Gang Bangadong. Gang Bangagong.
Okay.
Pay 2 blood, deal 1 damage to target foe for every 5 HP they have. But it has to be full 5. It can't be a partial.
Okay.
So a foe with 14 HP takes only 2 damage.
Okay, that's not bad. Tentakill. 1 foe with no creatures in play. You. I get to roll 2, because I have 2 illusion creatures.
Okay.
6,
10.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 3 damage and I steal a treasure. Mine.
Good grief.
But I
was
don't get
nasty.
to keep it.
All right. Queen of the Deads. Infernal Lucky. Cockatwice.
That card.
Okay, deal 2 damage to each foe who already acted this round.
Oh, you got lucky on that one.
Each foe must roll 1 die. The high roller gains 1 blood and takes damage equal to their roll.
Low numbers.
Take 2 damage, gain 1 blood. Strongest foe. Roll power.
Nope. Okay.
Sweet, I get to keep it.
That it?
Yep, I think that's it.
Okay.
And... Sure. Because why not?
Okay.
All right, initiative.
9.
5. You're going first.
Yes, the tides have turned.
Yes!
All right. I'm gonna burning bangers, sparkling bung burner.
Oh, good heavens. That's a triple elemental. Oh, power 3, man.
I can either take the Sandy and deal 1 damage to each foe, or I'm just gonna deal 3 damage to you because you don't have it.
Oh, ouch.
And then sparkling deal 1 time of damage to a random foe. Random
foe.
4. And then you have the most blood, and I get to roll 3 for my power.
Ouch.
All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you guys are lucky. You just take 3 damage, and I don't get to keep my bung burner.
1, 2, 3. Ouch. Oh.
All right.
Okay, the Flaming Princes. Inflamerating Bob.
All right.
Okay, so the Flaming Prince deals 1 damage to each foe. And I'm actually going to pay the 5 blood to do 5 damage to you instead.
Okay.
The player with the standee takes 4 damage. If no living wizard has a standee, all players take 4 damage. Crap, I didn't read that card right.
I win!
I die.
You kill yourself!
I kill myself, you get another last wizard standing token.
You chose poorly, man.
I chose poorly.
You chose quite poorly.
Okay, so what's my dead wizard standing? Gain 2 blood. If you were the first wizard killed this game, gain 2 more blood. So 4 blood. Sweet.
All right.
Okay. We haven't seen that card yet this game. It'll be fun.
All right, 14.
17. I'm actually going first.
All right. Tides might have changed.
Visha Vindismax. Sadistic Spider Monkey. Okay, Visha Vindismax. Add 1 card from your hand to the spell. Sure, I'll add a wild magic. And I will say that it is a... Let's go quality. Mother Forking.
Super long spell.
Visha Vindismax. Sadistic Mother Forking Spider Monkey.
All right.
Alright, so Sadistic. Deal 3 damage to your strongest foe. If they block with a creature, gain 1 blood. 3 damage.
All right.
You don't have a creature to block with
Nope.
anyway, so. Okay, Mother Forking. Take the standee, give it to a foe who didn't already have it, then deal 3 damage to that foe.
I guess Karma's a...
Yeah, she is. Okay, Spider Monkey. Foe on your right. Roll power. Still only power 1, even with that many cards in the spell. I've got like 1 of each in there.
I know.
It's the problem.
5.
2 damage.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Wild magic. Cashed in. Bitch witch.
Oh.
Wild magic. Sex squatch. Bung burner. Hand of God. Why am I getting all creatures?
There we go. Sir makes a little.
All right, choose a card type. Source, quality, delivery. Each player passes all cards that... Oh, I'm going to choose... Quality.
Okay. And then each player takes damage equal to the number of cards passed to them. So I take 1 and you take 2.
Yep. Gain a treasure, and each foe without a treasure gains 1. Yeah, we each get 1.
Yay.
The naughty list. I gain 1 additional blood each time I slay a foe.
Snurd's Rage.
Pay 3 blood, heal 2. Oh, nifty. All right. And the
Dude's got a
bitch witch.
D20 net.
Oh, look at this. I guess 3 dies.
Oh, good heavens. Ouch.
4, 5, 6, 7,
10.
Perfectly. All right. You take 3 damage, and you lose 2 blood.
Ow.
And I get to keep her. She lives up to her name.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty.
All right. Oh, and I get a blood because I kept that.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm.
Initiative.
20.
13. You're going first.
Raw Hydras, Even Steven, Fart Night.
Oh my gosh.
I kill you. Deal 3 damage. And then I get to roll 2 dice, deal a damage equal to the lowest. You take 1. I'm going to pay those 2 blood to deal the other result to... Oh, no, wait, just kidding. I'm not paying 2 blood. There's no different foe.
Yeah, it has to be a different foe.
All right, and then the Fart Night, I get to... target, you're going to be my foe of choice.
Okay.
And I get to roll 2. 7, you take 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. Don't forget to roll on the bitch witch too, because she's still part of the spell.
You lose 1.
Goldilocks. Attack-a-lanch. Fat-killer. Okay. Goldilocks. Choose a foe. If that foe gives you a creature from their hand, add it to your spell. If that foe does not give you a creature, deal 1 die of damage to them. So you're going to give me a creature? Or are you going to take the damage?
I'm gonna give you a creature.
The Hand of God gets added to the spell. Attack-a-lanch. Deal 1 damage to the foe on your right, 2 damage to the next foe on their right, 3 damage to the foe on their right, and so on, until you've damaged each foe once. So you get 1 point of damage.
That's a good card for multiple people.
Yeah, it's a really good one in a multiplayer game. It gets really ugly really fast.
Yeah.
Fat Killer, strongest foe, roll power. 5, 2 damage. And then I will pay a blood to keep him.
Okay.
And then Hand of God, foe with the most treasure.
Me.
You. Roll power. Arcane is only 1.
I made sure of that before I handed him to you.
1 damage. Okay.
The odds were much better on me getting less damage with him. All right.
I kept the Facula.
Next. All right, I have 2.
Me too. So we're rolling off.
Okay. 5.
You're going first.
Okay.
Off.
Mr. Nucleon's fusion and pollinating.
Okay.
Deal 2 damage to the foe on my right. And then reveal cards from the main deck until I find a creature and then add it to my spell. I have the standee, so I add 2 creatures instead.
Okay. Oh, Mecha Satana and Bob.
All right. I've got all the elements. Or kind of.
Yeah, one of each.
Target weakest foe.
Okay.
2 damage.
2
I
damage.
take 1 damage.
Okay.
Foe with the most blood. That'd be you.
Yep.
2. I steal a blood.
Okay. All right. ADHDZs. Colonializing. So I take the standee, and if I'm taking it from a living foe, I deal 3 damage to a different foe, which doesn't matter.
It'd be them.
Yeah,
They're kind of playing.
Clonalizing. Choose one. Either deal 2 damage to each foe with even HP, or deal 3 damage to each foe with odd HP. Standee, do both. Even first. You have odd HP, so you're just going to take 3 damage.
Ugh. I'm gonna die. Maybe.
Let's not forget Fat Killa. And power 1.
I die.
You take 2 damage. Oh! Sudden death! Whoever wins this next one wins the game!
Yeah? And I get a death card.
Yeah, you get a wizard
Lingering Curse. The winner of the last wizard standing token in the last game starts this game with 2 fewer cards.
card. Ooh!
Draw
1,
2 less.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch. So what's initiatives?
5.
10.
You go first.
Okay. Baconus the Butcher's Infernal Lucky Cockatrice. Heal 1 HP for each creature in play. Pay X blood to heal X additional HP. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Each foe must roll 1 die. The high roller gains 1 blood and takes damage equal to their roll.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right.
So you take 2 damage, and you gain 1 blood.
Okay.
And Cockatrice, target strongest foe. Roll power. I've got 2 primals, so power is 2.
Okay.
Oops, I forgot to ditch my treasure.
Silly.
2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
All right. Vicious Vindismax. Colonizing Bob. Add 1 card from my hand to this spell. I can still do that.
Yep, it just would resolve
Here.
there.
Choose one. Either deal 2 damage. All right, so you have even or odd? Odd. You deal 3 damage to you.
Okay.
And then I add a delivery card from my hand to this spell. And I pay 4 blood. Or I'm not going to pay it. Actually, yes, I am. I'm going to pay that 4 blood. And I'm going to reveal cards from the main deck until I reveal a creature, so I get to do both. Add delivery.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
So you add a delivery and you add a creature from the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Creature, where art thou?
There you go. Mecha Satana.
All right.
So we've got Visha Vindismax, Colonalizing Gifty, Bob Dragon, Mecha Satana.
Yes.
Okay then.
All right. So you have the most blood as my foe.
Yes.
I'm going to roll 4, because I have 4 of that. Is that how that works?
Yep.
What if we had more? Would I have to roll more dice and do
Yes.
math? All right. So
We would have to math.
you are so lucky.
10.
10, but you get 4 damage to you. I steal a blood, and I get to keep him.
Oh.
So Bob stays.
So Bob stays.
All right. You already acted this round. I only roll 1 for him. 3 damage.
Woo.
And you're my weakest foe. 5. You take 2, I take 1.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Oh, good heavens.
Okay.
All right. So,
You go
I
first.
have 2 cards, so I'm going first. I have Sadistic Carnivorous Clowns. So deal 3 damage to your strongest foe. If they block with a creature, gain 1 blood. So you can block the
I'll
damage.
take the 3.
Okay. Then the Carnivorous Clowns, the foe with the most creatures in play. It's definitely you still. Roll power. Power 2. Okay, that is a 9. Kill one of the target's creatures. Pop off Bob. Then do 3 damage.
Oof. All right.
That's it for me.
Stork locks the Unmakers. Berserking jelly square.
It's a gelatinous cube!
Yes. All right, deal 2 damage to you.
Okay.
You must reveal your hand, and then you take damage to twice the number of creatures in your hand.
Ooh.
Creatures?
That is, I only have 2 creatures.
So you take 4 damage.
So I take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch.
And target fall on my left. I only roll 1. 3 damage.
Game!
I win!
That's
I will
awesome.
gladly play this and this again. Apparently, I am just as savage as you are.
Yeah.
All right,
That was
so
super
that
fun. is... Yep, Epic Spell Wars of the Battle Wizards. Rumble at Castle Tentakill.
Yeah. I would play this again.
Yeah.
I would advise them to make it a little higher of a rating.
Yeah,
On
I probably
age.
would. Crypto, I think, underestimated the age bracket for this game just a little bit. It's not drastic. I mean, I've seen worse in some of the rated T for teen video games out there right now, so they're not terribly off base. But at the same time, parents definitely be aware of the content in the game before you pick it up for your kids to play.
It's a lot of play on words,
Yes.
so I can see how they got away with the 15. But I would definitely advise probably even 17 plus.
Maybe, yeah. Especially just some of this is a little more risque than I think I would be comfortable having a kid play.
So that is our gameplay of Epic Spell Wars, the Battle Wizards Rumble of Castle Tentakill. And yes, I have to read off the box because I can't remember a little phrase. So if you like this video, please subscribe and click that little like button. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We'll also have our Tumblr and a couple other ones that are all going to be linked below. And comment below. Tell us what you want to see us play. Tell us what you would like to see, because we want you guys to enjoy this as much as we enjoy playing the games.
On to our personal reviews of the game. Aside from what we've already commented on about the age group, what did you think of the game?
I thought it was super fun. I would definitely play this again. I would play this with more than 2 people, but it is fun if you want to have just a quick, I mean, not necessarily quick, but a game with you and a friend. It's a good 2-person game. It would be a lot more fun with 2 or more, just because you can get a lot more banter. Some of the cards, you can't really do much without having a third person.
Yeah. I really enjoy this game. I played it with a group of 4, and I think a group up to 6 at one point, and it is a lot more fun with more players. I really enjoy the tongue-in-cheek, dirty humor aspect of the game. I think that adds a very unique flavor to it. I definitely, though, think that the art style will really appeal to people who like things such as Rick and Morty or Adventure Time.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a very similar art
Absolutely.
style, and the humor's right there, up there with Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even know.
It's the same kind of humor.
Yeah, and it's super fun.
Okay. Epic Spell Wars retails for $30, and you can find it in most local game stores or online. It's by Cryptozoic Entertainment. I happen to really enjoy their products anytime they come out with something new, so I highly recommend picking it up. And remember, support your local game store.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Check out our other videos over here, and then we're always looking for sponsors.
We're always looking for people to sponsor our t-shirts, our hair, our nails, jewelry. So if you do geek merchandise or tabletop gaming and you would like us to promote you, sponsor us. Contact us at girlsvstv@gmail.com.
All right, have a great day, guys.
Have fun.
Keep playing.